Question I have for you, Speaker Gingrich, is France has a huge problem with the Muslim communities assimilating with the rest of Parisian and French culture. That's a big platform from Le Pen. Do you think it will ultimately make a big impact?
I think it ultimately will everywhere in Europe, and I think in the United States. So the question is not, are you willing to accept immigration? The question is, are you willing to accept immigrants who refuse to join your country? And part of this is brought on by the Europeans themselves. They were quite comfortable putting immigrants from Morocco and Algeria and elsewhere off in these little suburban places, turning them into little isolated banlieues. And now they're discovering that that doesn't work. And I think the real debate has to be, if somebody comes to your country, do they have an obligation to integrate into your society? Or are they allowed to be off on their own? And I think that's going to be a very major debate. And I think, you talk about naming things. As I understand it, recently in a shooting in the U.S., the Associated Press refused to print that the person had said Allahu Akbar. I mean, you have this whole elite...
Instead, they printed God is great.
Yeah. I mean, you have this whole elite effort to refuse to confront how bad things are. And it's almost like they're terrified of being honest about what the problems are.